The most important thing that you do as a business is hold up your end of the bargain. The most important thing you do in a relationship is hold up your side of the equation. You know, most relationships, whether they're business or interpersonal, whether you're an employer to an employee or an entrepreneur to an investor, the reason that they fracture, the reason that they get destroyed is that one person in the equation feels like they're getting a disproportionate amount of value, right? Somebody's bringing all the energy, the effort, and the other person, they start to resent. And, you know, I hate labels. I hate this thing that we do to, you know, generations. Gen X is this, Gen Y is that, baby boomers are this. And the most recent labeling that's taking place is millennials. You know, the reality is in today's society, there's a higher level of expectations. The fact of the matter is there's more millennials in the equation than ever before, but the expectation is that you bring value. And the minute that you don't bring value to the equation, they're gone, right? And so as a business, or, you know, whether you're an employee or whether you're an operator, whether you're the CEO, like you have to relentlessly pursue bringing value to that other party in the relationship. And if not, it's gonna end in divorce, right? When a marriage crumbles, it's usually because one person feels like they're doing all the lifting, right? They gotta deal with the kids, and they gotta deal with this, and they're bringing all the love, and the other person's not paying them enough attention. It's no different. It's no different in a business. It's no different when you have an employee. And quite frankly, it's no different when you're an employee trying to bring value to a business. The minute that you are no longer perceived as valuable, you're gone. The relationship's over. It's over. The one person that's gonna bring the disproportionate amount of value will not stay there forever. And I think if there's anything to be said about today's environment and millennials or anything else, right? And I hate the labeling, but there's a lack of tolerance when value is not brought. Are you bringing the right training? Are you bringing the right sources? Are you spending enough time? Are you generous? You know, are you maintaining? We talked in the last episode about integrity, right? About delivering on the promises. And if you just create this, you know, cast this big vision, this relationship is gonna be this, you're gonna get your happily ever after, and then you don't deliver, right? It's like you know, when you start dating and you're on your best behavior and you're courting the relationship, and then all of a sudden it's a fraud. We've all been in it, right? We've all thought like this is the person, it's gonna be the perfect relationship, and then 6 months you go, oh my God, how did I get here? This is the worst decision I've ever made. Well, it's no different in business, right? It's no different, like, and unfortunately sometimes it takes us longer than 6 months or a year or 2 years. I mean, you don't figure it out in an interview. You don't figure it out in a first interaction. Usually it takes some time. And you know, there's not a whole lot of latitude. And that's, I think, is the big risk. The big risk for a business today when you have somebody who joins you in your endeavor. If you're not relentless in your pursuit of bringing value, you're ultimately gonna end up losing great talent. And the great differentiator between one company and another is not necessarily your product, right? It's not your features and benefits, it's your talent. And so you gotta be judicious. You really have to make sure that each and every day you wake up thinking, how do I improve the value that I bring to my people, right? Not just my customers, but also the people that work for me. Because if you don't do that, man, they're gonna leave. They're gonna go make some other business great, or they're gonna go make their own business great. But as long as you bring value, they're gonna stay loyal to you, and they're gonna continue to commit to the relationship until it doesn't any longer bear fruit. So that's all. That's it.